the mastermind hit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastermind here for Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another episode of 420 Live, Mobile Edition. So yeah, I'm in the car today, mobile. Let's see, we got, do I have comments? Is this thing even working? Welcome back to the show. What you medicating on? Obviously, I can't medicate right now because I gotta drive. Okay, my comments are working. Hey, Hippie Smiles, what's going on? What's going on with you? Gotta buckle up here. Man, it's a nice day. Hey, how you doing there? Ominously Baked? Yeah. That's definitely a great screen name there. Yeah, it is definitely toasty out here in Columbus, Ohio. How's the weather where you at? I mean, it's hot here. I mean, it feels like it's, I don't know. Yesterday it was really kind of cool. And today, it's not so cool. Hey, what's up, Lynette? It's good to see you on here. Oh, some of that garlic breath. How is that? Is that worth having? Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I'm so locked into layer cake. I start doing something else with garlic in it. It might not turn out the way I want to. But yeah, like I said, oh, it's hot. I'm hot. I just came out of my garage. It's like 100 degrees in my garage, y'all. So it's hot. So today's show, you know, the title says, "Did they say clones?" So I don't want to waste any time not jumping into the breaking news. So, you know, it was posted on one of these Facebook groups that, you know, one of our cultivators, Standard Wellness, is being accused of bringing some clones from Colorado all the way to Ohio. And, you know, they're basically saying that, you know, some stuff that came from out west actually made it to shelves. Allegedly, that's what's being said. That's the accusation. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the truth. You know, at this point, you know, I think it's important that we hear from the company. So I'm hoping that Standard Wellness will eventually either come on the show and do an interview with us or make a statement, because I think we all want to know exactly how we can, you know, support Standard. How can we, you know, how do they expect these things to grow? From magic dust, fairy dust or something? How do they expect it to grow? It just happened. So, just so you know, it's hosted by Medicaid Ohio. I am headed there now. But I had to make sure I come and talk to my people for 420 Live. Make sure I check in. Remind everybody that we are having a celebration on July 1st. We've got 200,000 views on this channel. Over 200,000 views. Yes! 200,000 views. That's worth celebrating. It's worth it. What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, you driving? You on the road too? You headed up? Where you off? Where you off to? Hey, we all got the YouTube mobile command center now, huh? Man, my battery is already halfway dead. You know, I can't keep these phones charged up, man. They just keep going dead on me. I got one phone used for GPS, another phone to go live on, and then a battery pack, a power station, a jumper station. I got all this stuff. But yeah, so I really would like to know how patients feel about this accusation, as far as the fact that, you know, one of our cultivators in our program is basically being accused of major stuff. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? I mean, you know, do you like standard wellness? Do you support standard wellness? I mean, I just think that if they're going to investigate one company, they're going to have to look into all of them. They can't just pick on one and not the others. But I don't really think it's fair for them to even be doing these investigations, because how come we can't investigate all the things that they're doing wrong? We was all new to this. We all learning. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, based on information I have, you know, how do you get this stuff to grow? I mean, you know, everybody knows what clones are. I mean, so, but just saying that you got them from Colorado without no evidence is just kind of a baseless accusation, ain't it? Unless they're gonna do a DNA test on it, forensic analysis or something. Exactly, Dylan. Weed is weed. It's ridiculous, man. You know, hassle somebody over that, man. Yeah, I mean, you said, what's the worst? What would happen? Hey, JR, they talking about jail time. Prison. Yeah, they you know, the extreme craziness. I mean, it's just really crazy situation right now where, you know, we have LLCs in our program being attacked by the government, but then they're doing all these things that we don't approve of, that we can't understand why we can't get Senate Bill 261 in there so we can at least get something, so we get something fixed in the program. We can't get them to put like alcohol on the ballot so we can get home grow. Can we get something? Can I get a witness? Can we get something? Can we get patient rights? Can we get home grow? And can we get the medical marijuana program fixed? Because, gee golly, that shouldn't cost that much money. It should be easy money for them to make. You know, something else I think will bring the cost of cannabis down is if we can get to an agreement with all jurisdictions for a universal cannabis sales tax. We can all come together and agree on a specific rate that we can all live with in all counties. That's how it is in Michigan. Everybody's paying the same rate, I'm pretty sure. I know, you know, up there in Michigan where I was at, it was 6 point something. Unless you was recreational, then it was 16%. I mean, come on. Do we want that to happen? I don't want nobody paying 16% on no cannabis, even on the adult use side. Yeah. That woman sold them to patients. That's the accusation that's being made. We're just trying to figure out, you know, how people feel about it. I mean, me personally, the way I feel about it, it's just another ridiculous thing being brought up. And like I said, unless they want to drop some type of detailed presentation on public news media in front of everybody that shows how they connect the dots, it's just hearsay then. I mean, it's a rumor at best. I mean, I've seen no evidence at this time to support their accusation. Like I said, they have to produce some kind of evidence for something like that. You can't just accuse a company of doing something like that and then not have no hardcore evidence. And I mean, if you got it, well, drop it like it's hot. But I haven't seen it. And yeah, these were just clones. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, like I said, a clone is not a flowering plant. You know, it's just a plant at that point. So it's just a whole ridiculous thing. You know, trying to go to somebody for something that hadn't even turned into a full-grown cannabis plant yet, didn't have any material. I mean, I just want to let you know that we, as a cannabis community, had to start coming together to demand answers. one thing I think that everyone can do is you can reach out to whoever your House representative is for the Ohio House of Representatives, whoever your district representative is, and tell them to vote yes on Senate Bill 261 and don't change anything. Just go ahead and put it through, and then we can work on the rest next year. But let us get something, because patients need a win. We had to wait forever to get the tier system dropped, and now we're waiting forever for them to fix our program with some of the most simplest of repairs. I mean, and it would help everybody involved, including the state. So I don't understand. It's a win-win situation. They're going to make more money. We're going to have better products. And we're going to have lower prices. And they're still going to make money. So they can't lose in this situation. I just think that, you know, without the people, without the will of the people, it's not going to happen. None of it, because we all are wanting the same things, but we're not telling the right people. We're not pushing on the right people. You want a dispensary in your neighborhood, in your area, you need to be finding out who your local leaders are and how they feel about cannabis. Because it starts right there in your own community. I got to start doing that myself. I'm going to reach out to my mayor and find out where he stands on cannabis. I haven't heard anything from him. Because you know what? He's going to be up for election sooner or later, and I need to know. Either he supports it or he doesn't. I'd love to find out. I'm going to find out. And we need to start asking these people these questions. All these people that are running for office for November, you need to be asking them, how do you feel about cannabis, patient rights and protections, home grow, and adult use? You got to get these people on the record. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these communities have these moratoriums on dispensaries being allowed, you know, being established there. So some of those moratoriums have been taken away. We have other activists who are actively fighting not only to get the moratoriums taken away, but we have people out here who are trying to, you know, help get these cities to decriminalize cannabis so that it's not even a crime regardless of whether it's all the way official legally at the state. If it's decriminalized in that particular community, then we don't have to worry about all the other stuff. I mean, we want it to be legal federally because that will allow us to get funding from federal sources. That's going to allow us to get people's records expunged for federal cannabis-related crimes, nonviolent crimes, and it's just going to do a lot of other good things as far as research goes. I mean, there's a lot of good research right now. I'm working to try to get the people who are doing the research for the COVID-19 cannabis study. I've been following them on Instagram, and they got an Instagram page set up. I think it's called like Cannabis Science, and they've been presenting some of their findings about the connection between COVID-19 and cannabis. And so far, the information is very exciting. I couldn't get into any of it with you because I didn't watch all of it from start to finish, so I wouldn't be able to give you a clear statement of what they said. But I do understand that it was positive news. I can definitely tell you that. And we can get somebody from that channel to come on there. And I'm probably saying it wrong, but if you look it up on Instagram, it'll pop right up. You'll see it. It's a whole bunch of different scientists who are doing these presentations right now, and they're posting them all on Instagram. What's up, Robert? I mean, I don't know what they're thinking, Robert. I mean, I agree with you there. I mean, you've got to have some type of starting point that's going to get you some type of reasonable result. And, you know, in order for you to be able to, I mean, where did the seeds come from? I mean, at the beginning of the program, did they just, you know, go out in the street? I mean, did the state set up a seed bank? No. There's no state-approved seed store. Is it? Like where it's got a state crest on it, like the official store for cannabis seeds. Man, there's no such thing. You know, I think that things have to be done in a weird way when you're starting out these programs. I think there are some some murky parts that don't have really clear language about what the rules are. And I think this whole situation with the clones, you know, I feel like it's a murky area because we all know seeds, clones, and everything else all goes together to create a good product, and you have to know what you're doing. So somebody just gives you a plant from a little seedling or something, man, if you don't know what you're doing, it's just a plant. It's going to die. It's not going to have any value whatsoever. So it takes right people and the right skill set to even know how to make those things grow properly. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's not going to happen. So I think the people involved in that, man, they need to really think, is doing this whole investigation helping the medical marijuana program, or is it hurting it? And I think the answer is very, very obvious. It is hurting the program. It's making people very uncomfortable about where their medicine is coming from. You know, basically making it seem like it's something bad. You know, it's crazy. It's not. So yeah, it can really just be one of them things. We have to say, well, why? Why would you let that happen? I'm looking at my GPS at the same time that I'm talking out to make sure I didn't miss my exit. You know, we're live in rush hour traffic in Columbus, Ohio. Traffic seems to be moving along just fine here on Friday. Forecast is it's hot. It's steamy out here. Who's leaving? You leaving, Robert? All right, Robert. I'll see you later, man. I know you're always working. I know how that is. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, we want to make sure you guys come to the July 1st celebration in Columbus, Ohio. You can register and everything on OhioCannabisLive.com/events. We got a really nice place set up. There's going to be food, there's going to be cake, ice cream possibly. We're going to have some free giveaways. And, you know, definitely as we get closer, make sure you watch on Friday because I'm going to be giving away gas cards to help people, you know, have gas to be able to come down if you live kind of far away from Columbus. So make sure you're following me on social media so when I announce the gas card contest or giveaway or what I'm doing. I think I got this wheel that we're going to spin, but I haven't tested it yet. And once we get that set up, we're giving away some gas cards, but there'll also be some giveaways, like I said, at the event. So the only way you're going to find out what those giveaways are is you got to come. You got to show up if you can. If you need help with hotels or anything like that, or you ain't got the money for the ticket or something like that, make sure you let me know, and we'll give you all the assistance we possibly can to make sure that you'll be able to come and hang out. I know a few people watching this video are going to be there. Yeah. It's over there off of Livingston. It's a... I can't give you all the locations because it's top secret, man. It's in the website. If you go on the website, everything you need to know is in the website. It's supposed to be top secret, so you got to go on the website and you'll be able to check it out. I also have another surprise for you that won't be told to you until probably a couple more days. We're still testing it out, the system. But we got a new special 420 Live exclusive program coming. And that's all I'm going to say. But I look forward to letting you guys check it out. Best part about it, won't cost you any money. I love free stuff. I know you do too. That's the way to go. All right, so what's everybody having for dinner tonight? What's on the dinner plate for tonight? I have no idea what I'm having right now. I had lasagna, and I didn't really like it. I mean, I did like it. I ain't gonna say I didn't like it. I did have lasagna, and It was leftovers from Olive Garden. It was alright. Now, tonight I don't really know what I'm going to have. I haven't quite decided just yet exactly what it's going to be. Trying to cut back on the fried food, so definitely going to have to be something that isn't deep fried. Ham and broccoli for, ooh, okay, that sounds good. That sounds tasty. Biscuits. Just biscuits by themselves? Nothing else? Overpriced Cedar Point food. Oh, are you still at Cedar Point, Jimmy? I got another Ohio Cannabis Live shirt for you. We gonna have to come up there with our Ohio Cannabis Live shirts on and stand out there and be like, "You gonna let us in?" This time we brought the news media. You still not gonna let us in? And all of us hold up our cards at the same time, like legal. Can't stop me from wearing the shirt. I still feel like that's crazy, Jimmy. That is the craziest thing ever. I just thought, like, really? So, Cedar Point, I just don't understand your methods there. Yeah, I know. You must live close by. How close do you live to Cedar Point? Maybe we need to have an event at Cedar Point. Yeah, we all get in the park, and all of a sudden, pow, we pick up our shirts like flash mob. Next you know, there's 1,000 Ohio Cannabis Live people standing there like, what now? What are you gonna do to us now? Everybody be holding their phones up. We dare ya. See if they throw us all out then. Nah. Then they'll like say I'm creating trouble or something, so we better not do that. They're always trying to pick on the guy with the cannabis, right? Or the woman with the cannabis, man. I remember I went to Kings Island one time. The Kings Island police caught me smoking a joint in the car with some girls. They was like, all right, son, where's the dope? I said, dope? Ain't no dope in here, officer. I got that loud, son. Nah, I was in there trying to step on it like, you know, while I'm stepping on it, nothing but smoke was just coming up in between my face. Like, I don't know where it's at, officer. What are you talking about? He was like, that big fat joint burning down in between your legs. Okay, you said near Cleveland, near downtown. Okay. What you medicating on, mastermind? Mad River Kush. Nah, before I left my house, I did some gelato from Pure Ohio. And I've been just bouncing back and forth between gelato and layer cake and then sour papaya. Those been the ones that I've been dealing with like the last few days, probably a few weeks now, man. I did this layer cake gelato mixture. Oh, yes. Pressure. For sure. Definitely pressure. Definitely. Yeah, we're going to do something in Cleveland. We're going to do something in Dayton. Like I said, I'm going to be doing something in every place where I can get a place. So, you know, like I said, we're just going to, each thing, we're just going to have giveaways, food, and social, and just have a good time, you know. Definitely trying to make it, you know, as respectable as possible. Won't be no alcohol there. Sorry, I don't do the alcohol thing. So all my events will not have alcohol. Sorry. I know some people who are in recovery and don't want to be around alcohol. You know, I don't drink, but I don't have nothing against people who do. I just try to keep it away from me and people I'm around. It's just how I am. 305. Did you get a good deal, or was that too much? I try to stay under or at where you're at. So I mean, you know, if you got what you wanted and you're happy and you're gonna be good for a few weeks or a few days at least, that's all that matters, Dylan. I tried. I actually just thought, because of all the things going on with gas, I just went ahead and spent a little bit extra out of my budget than I normally would, and got me some extra layer cake. Because I don't want to run out of my layer cake. I gotta have my layer cake, y'all. If I don't have it, it's all bad. It's all bad, man. My back's been hurting so bad, I just couldn't even hardly set up everything in my house like I normally would, you know. I feel like somebody just kicked me down the steps yesterday, man. My back's been hurting so bad. So, you know, constantly trying to stay medicated to keep my pain levels down so I can actually do stuff now that I'm out here in this world now. I'm not sitting at home hiding in my bunker right now. I'm out here. So, you know, definitely, you know, make sure you guys do me a big favor and share this video with your friends and family. Share the reviews, because like I said, the more views you get, the bigger the channel get, the more people will start to listen, the more movements we'll have. We'll have bigger events and more people, more sponsors and everything else. I mean, because at the end of the day, all this stuff I'm doing, it costs a lot of money to have these events, man. It ain't free. I can assure you, these permits ain't free. I've had the pineapple upside down cake from Buckeye, and it tastes great. It smells delicious. The only complaint I would have, Lynette, was it just was a low potency. So it really wasn't that powerful for me. I think that was my most negative feedback, which it just wasn't strong enough for me. And I just went right through it because it tasted so good and it smelled so good and it was so pretty and it tasted, you know what I mean? So she's got the look. It's a beautiful looking flower and it smells amazing. That's for sure. But like I said, if you're looking for something and you're more focused in on these specific terps that strain has, I think that is going to be what will make you very happy with it versus it being something that, you know, is going to put you to sleep, if I'm being honest. That's just the way it is. And, you know, that's basically it. You said you vaped it. Well, I'm going to get off here with y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Like I said, make sure if you get in Columbus to come check us out. Be down here at the Cleveland School of Cannabis, hanging out for a little while. And, you know, I'll talk to all of you guys soon. Peace.